Welcome back to our video on the exploring the 88 constellations in an alphabetical order part 2. So let's get started. Number 12, Cancer. Cancer is one of the 12 constellations of the zodiac and is located in the northern celestial hemisphere. The constellation Cancer has 121 stars, including 5 main stars that form a Y shape and 76 other named stars. The brightest star in the constellation is Beta Cancri, also known as Tarf. Cancer is the 31st largest constellation in the night sky, covering 506 square degrees of the sky. The age of Cancri A star in the Cancer constellation, ranges from 7.4 billion to 12.7 billion years, which is older than the Sun's 4.6 billion years. The brightest star in the constellation is Beta Cancri, with an apparent magnitude of 3.5. It is about 660 times brighter than the Sun. Now let's see one interesting fact on Cancer constellations. It represents the crab in the zodiac, home to the Beehive Cluster. Number 13, Canis Venatici. Canis Venatici, or the hunting dogs, in Latin, is a small constellation in the northern sky. It has 56 stars, including the brightest star, Cor Caroli, La Superba and the Whirlpool Galaxy. The Canis Venatici constellation, also known as the hunting dogs, is estimated to be 8 billion years old. The Canis Venatici constellation, or the hunting dogs, covers 465 square degrees of the sky, making it the 38th largest constellation in the night sky. The constellation is made up of mostly faint stars, with only one star being brighter than magnitude 4. The brightest star in the constellation is Cor Caroli, with an apparent magnitude of 2.9. Number 14, Canis Major. Canis Major, also known as the Greater Dog, is a constellation in the southern sky with over 155 stars including Sirius that are brighter than magnitude 6.5. It's located south of the celestial equator, and is part of the 88 modern constellations. The Canis Major constellation is estimated to be 8.2 million years old. Canis Major constellation is 380 square degrees, or 0.921% of the sky. This makes it the 43rd largest constellation out of the 88 constellations recognized today. Now let's see one interesting fact on Canis Major. It represents the Greater Dog and Sirius is a binary star system. Number 15, Canis Minor. Canis Minor, also known as the Lesser Dog, is a small constellation in the northern hemisphere with 56 stars, including 2 binary stars that orbit each other, Procyon and Gomeza. The constellation Canis Minor contains the star HD 66141, which is 6.8 billion years old. Canis Minor is a small constellation that covers 183 square degrees, ranking it 71st in size among the 88 constellations in the night sky. Canis Minor has an apparent visual magnitude of 0.34, which makes Procyon the constellation's brightest star, the 8th brightest star in the night sky. Now let's see one interesting fact about Canis Minor. It represents the Lesser Dog. Procyon is a binary star system. Number 16, Capricornus. Capricornus is a zodiacal constellation that's also known as the horned goat or sea goat. It's located in the southern sky between Aquarius and Sagittarius. Capricornus is the smallest constellation in the zodiac, and has more than 60 stars with 23 main stars, and 13 of these are visible to the naked eye on a clear night. The brightest star is Deneb Algedi, which is Arabic for the tail of the goat. The Palomar 12 globular cluster in the Capricornus constellation is estimated to be 6.5 billion years old. Capricornus, the sea goat, is 414 square degrees in size, making it the 40th largest constellation in the night sky. It's a faint constellation, with only one star above magnitude 3, and its alpha star has a magnitude of 3.6. The brightest star in Capricornus is Delta Capricorni, also called Deneb Algedi, with a magnitude of 2.9, located 39 light-years from Earth. Let's see one interesting fact about Capricornus. Eta represents the sea goat in the zodiac, contains multiple stars and deep sky objects. Number 17, Carina. Carina, also known as the Keel, is a constellation in the southern hemisphere's southern sky. The name Carina comes from the Latin word for the keel of a ship, and the constellation was once part of a larger pattern that represented an entire sailing ship. The Carina constellation has 9 primary stars and 52 Bayer Flamsteed designated stars. It also has 11 stars with known planets. The brightest star in the constellation is Canopus, which is the second brightest star in the night sky, after Sirius. The Carina constellation is estimated to be around 40 million years old. The Carina constellation is 494 square degrees in size, making it the 34th largest constellation in the night sky. The Carina constellation, also known as the Keel, is the 68th brightest star in the sky, with a luminosity of 4,900 suns. The constellation contains Canopus, which is the second brightest star in the night sky. Now let's see one interesting fact on Carina. it represents the keel of the ship Argo Navis, home to the Eta Carini Nebula. Number 18, Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is a constellation in the northern hemisphere named after the Greek mythological queen Cassiopeia, who boasted about her beauty. Cassiopeia also has about 370 variable stars, including 2 stars that are among the rarest and most luminous suns ever and 8 named stars, including 3 stars with known planets and 2 Messier objects. The Cassiopeia constellation is estimated to be around 25 million years old. Cassiopeia is the 25th largest constellation in the night sky, covering 598.4 square degrees, or 1.451% of the sky. The Cassiopeia constellation is easily recognized by a group of 5 bright stars forming a slightly irregular W shape. The brightest star in the constellation, Shedah, has a magnitude of 2.2. Now let's see one interesting fact on Cassiopeia. It represents the queen in Greek mythology, contains the prominent W-shaped asterism. Number 19, Centaurus. Centaurus, also known as the Centaur, is a constellation in the southern sky. Centaurus has 281 stars that are brighter than magnitude 6.5, and visible to the naked eye, which is more than any other constellation. The constellation's brightest star is Alpha Centauri, which is also the 3rd brightest star in the night sky. Alpha Centauri is the closest star system to the Sun. The Centaurus constellation is estimated to be around 12 billion years old. The Centaurus constellation is the 9th largest constellation in the night sky, covering an area of 1,060 square degrees. Let's see one interesting fact on Centaurus. It represents the centaur in Greek mythology and home to Alpha Centauri, a triple star system. Number 20, Cepheus. Cepheus, also known as the King, is a constellation in the northern sky that looks like a house. It's named after Cepheus, a king of Ethiopia in Greek mythology. The Cepheus constellation has 7 main stars, 4 of which are formally named. The brightest star is Alderaan, which is blue-white in color. The 2nd brightest star is Alpha, which is also known as Beta Cephei, and rotates very slowly. The 3rd brightest star is Alrai, also known as Gamma Cephei. The Cepheus constellation is one of the oldest known open clusters in the Milky Way galaxy, with an estimated age of around 6.8 billion years. Some stars in the constellation are estimated to be less than 500 million years old. Cepheus is the 27th largest constellation in the night sky, covering an area of 588 square degrees. Alpha Cephei, also known as Alderaan, is the brightest star in the Cepheus constellation, with an apparent magnitude of 2.5141. Let's now see one interesting fact about Cepheus. It represents the king in Greek mythology, contains Delta Cephei, which is used as a standard candle to measure distances in the universe. Number 21, Cetus. Cetus is a constellation in the southern sky that's also known as the Whale. The Cetus constellation has 14 stars with known planets, including 1 Messier object, Messier 77. The Cetus constellation is an ancient constellation that dates back to the Sumerians and Babylonians of the 2nd and 3rd millennia BC. The constellation is estimated to be 1.24 billion years old. The constellation Cetus is the 4th largest constellation in the night sky, covering an area of 1,231 square degrees. Its brightness ranges from magnitude 3 to 10, with a 332-day period. The constellation's brightest star is Deneb Kaitos, also known as Diphtha or Beta Ceti, with a visual magnitude of 2.04. It's an orange giant star that's roughly 96.3 light-years from Earth. Let's see one interesting fact on Cetus. It represents the sea monster in Greek mythology. Mira is one of the most famous variable stars. Number 22, Chameleon. The Chameleon constellation is a small constellation in the southern sky that's named after the chameleon, a type of lizard that changes color to match its surroundings. The constellation has 54 stars, including Alpha Chameleontis, Delta 1 Chameleontis, and Eta Chameleontis. Alpha Chameleontis is the constellation's brightest star, with a magnitude of 4. The Eta Chameleontis cluster, or Mamajek 1, is about 8 million years old and is located in the Chameleon constellation. The Chameleon constellation is 132 square degrees in size, making it the 79th largest constellation in the sky. Now let's see one interesting fact on Chameleon. It represents the chameleon in the southern sky, and Alpha Chameleontis is a binary star system. So, that's all on this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and comment. Subscribe for part 3. Thank you.